Are you brave enough to face the unknown? It's your boy, Quirk Quester, back with another dose of the strange and unexplained. Today, we're diving headfirst into the murky depths of American folklore, exploring some of the most terrifying cryptid encounters ever documented. Buckle up, grab your nightlight, and whatever you do, don't look behind you, because we're about to embark on a spine-chilling journey into the heart of the unknown. From the shadowy forests of the Pacific Northwest to the desolate deserts of the Southwest, the United States is a hotbed for cryptid activity. These creatures, lurking just beyond the veil of reality, have captivated our imaginations for generations. And tonight, we're bringing their stories to life. So, are you ready to face your fears? Are you prepared to confront the creatures that go bump in the night? Let's do this thing. Our journey begins in the heart of Appalachia, in the quiet town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Now, picture this. It's a crisp November evening in 1966. Two young couples are cruising down a lonely stretch of road when suddenly, their headlights illuminate a sight that would chill them to the bone. A towering figure, at least 7 feet tall, with glowing red eyes, emerges from the shadows. Its wings, massive and bat-like, unfurl with an audible whoosh. Panic grips the car as the creature, now known as the Mothman, gives chase, its eyes burning into their very souls. Over the next year, sightings of the Mothman plague Point Pleasant. Some describe it as a harbinger of doom, a creature of ill omen. Others believe it to be something far more sinister. But one thing is certain, its presence casts a long shadow over the town. Then, tragedy strikes. On December 15, 1967, the Silver Bridge, a suspension bridge connecting Point Pleasant to Ohio, collapses during rush hour. 46 lives are lost in the icy waters of the Ohio River. Coincidence? Or was the Mothman's appearance a chilling premonition of the disaster? Some believe the creature's presence was a warning, a desperate attempt to alert the townsfolk to the impending tragedy. Others dismiss it as mere superstition, a way to make sense of the unexplainable. Whatever the truth may be, the legend of the Mothman continues to haunt Point Pleasant to this day. Our next stop takes us deep into the dense, ancient forests of the Pacific Northwest, home to a creature as elusive as it is terrifying: Bigfoot. For centuries, tales of a massive, ape-like creature roaming these woods have been passed down through generations of Native American tribes. But it was one chilling encounter in 1924 that cemented Bigfoot's place in modern folklore. High in the remote wilderness of Mount St. Helens, a group of miners found themselves under siege by a group of these creatures. The miners, hardened men of the earth, were shaken to their core by the sheer size and aggression of their attackers. The creatures, towering over 8 feet tall and covered in thick, matted hair, hurled rocks and logs down on the miners' cabin. The air was thick with the stench of musk and the sound of their guttural roars echoing through the trees. For days, the miners were trapped, fearing for their lives. They described the creature's strength as inhuman, their intelligence as both terrifying and undeniable. Finally, under the cover of darkness, the miners managed to escape their hairy assailants, fleeing back to civilization with tales that would send shivers down the spines of even the most skeptical listeners. The Ape Canyon incident, as it came to be known, became a cornerstone of Bigfoot lore. It painted a picture of a creature not content to simply hide in the shadows, but one willing to defend its territory with terrifying ferocity. To this day, hikers and adventurers venturing into the Pacific Northwest report strange footprints, eerie howls, and fleeting glimpses of a creature that may or may not exist. But one thing is certain. The legend of Bigfoot continues to loom large, a testament to the wild, untamed spirit of the wilderness. Chapter 3: The Devil of the Pine Barrens. From the towering redwoods, we now journey to the eerie, desolate expanse of the New Jersey Pine Barrens, a place where twisted pines cast long shadows and the air hangs heavy with untold secrets. It's here, amidst the scrubby pines and whispering winds, that we encounter one of America's most enduring cryptids, the Jersey Devil. Born from a curse, the Jersey Devil is said to be the 13th child of a woman named Mother Leeds, who, driven to madness, cried out for her unborn child to be a devil. And a devil it was. Legend has it that the child, born with hooves, leathery wings, and a blood-curdling shriek, tore through the room, attacking its own mother and siblings before escaping into the night. For centuries, the Jersey Devil has haunted the Pine Barrens, its piercing eyes glowing red in the darkness, its unearthly screams echoing through the trees. Farmers whisper tales of livestock mutilated, their bodies drained of blood, the stench of sulfur lingering in the air. One particularly harrowing account comes from a young couple driving through the Barrens on a moonless night. As their car sputtered and died, they found themselves stranded in the heart of the Devil's domain. Suddenly, a blood-curdling screech split the silence, and a creature of nightmare descended upon their car. Its claws, sharp as razors, raked at the roof, its glowing red eyes boring into their souls. The couple, paralyzed with fear, could only cower as the creature circled their car, its hot, fetid breath fogging the windows. Then, as quickly as it appeared, it vanished back into the darkness, leaving the couple shaken and terrified. Chapter 4. The Skinwalkers, Shapeshifting Terror. Our pursuit of the paranormal takes us now to the high desert plateaus of the Navajo Nation, a land steeped in ancient traditions and shrouded in an atmosphere of reverence and respect. Here, beneath the vast star-filled sky, whispers travel on the wind of creatures both revered and feared, the Skinwalkers. In Navajo culture, Skinwalkers are not merely cryptids. They are malevolent witches, corrupted medicine men who have chosen to abandon their humanity, embracing the darkest magic to assume the forms of animals. They are creatures of pure evil, their hearts consumed by darkness, their souls forever bound to the shadows. Stories of the Skinwalkers are woven into the very fabric of Navajo life, passed down through generations as cautionary tales, reminders of the delicate balance between the natural and the supernatural. It is said that to speak their name aloud is to invite their attention, to court danger and misfortune. One chilling encounter, recounted in hushed tones, tells of a young Navajo man driving home along a desolate highway late one night. As he rounded a bend, his headlights illuminated a figure standing in the middle of the road. At first glance, it appeared to be an elderly woman, her hand outstretched as if seeking help. But as he got closer, he noticed something unsettling. Her eyes, burning with an unnatural intensity, seemed to pierce through him, seeing into his very soul. Fear gripped him, and he instinctively slammed on the brakes. As the car screeched to a halt, the figure vanished, replaced by the chilling sight of a coyote, its teeth bared in a menacing snarl, its eyes still burning with that same unholy light. The young man, shaken to his core, sped away into the night. The image of the Skinwalker seared into his memory, a constant reminder of the unseen forces that lurk just beyond our perception. Chapter 5. Chupacabra. Terror in the Desert. Our final destination takes us to the scorched deserts of the American Southwest, where beneath the unforgiving sun, another terrifying creature stalks the night, the Chupacabra. Its name, whispered in fear, translates to goat sucker, a chilling testament to the creature's bloodthirsty nature. The Chupacabra first emerged in Puerto Rico in the mid-1990s, but reports of the creature quickly spread north, igniting imaginations and striking fear into the hearts of farmers and ranchers across the Southwest. Imagine this: you're a rancher, waking before dawn to tend to your livestock. As you approach the barn, a wave of nausea hits you. The air is thick with the metallic scent of blood, the ground littered with the mangled corpses of your animals. Each creature, drained of its blood, bears the hallmarks of the Chupacabra, a series of perfectly round puncture wounds on the neck, the flesh surrounding the wounds strangely discolored, as if cauterized by an unseen heat source. Eyewitness accounts of the Chupacabra vary, but most describe a creature of reptilian nature, about the size of a small bear, with rows of sharp spines running down its back. Some reports claim it has glowing red eyes. Others describe a forked tongue that flickers in and out of its mouth like a serpent. One particularly chilling encounter occurred in the desolate plains of West Texas. A group of teenagers, camping under the vast expanse of the night sky, witnessed a creature matching the chupacabra's description, attacking a coyote. They described the creature's speed as lightning fast, its strength as something out of a horror movie. They watched in terror as the chupacabra, its eyes glowing an eerie red in the moonlight, ripped into the coyote, its fangs tearing through flesh and bone with ease. So there you have it, folks. 5 of the most terrifying cryptid encounters in the US. From the shadowy wings of the Mothman to the blood-chilling screams of the Jersey Devil. These creatures continue to haunt our imaginations, reminding us that some mysteries are best left unsolved. Whether you believe in these creatures or dismiss them as mere folklore, there's no denying the power they hold over our collective consciousness. They represent the unknown, the things that go bump in the night, the creatures that lurk just beyond the veil of reality. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more spine-chilling content.